Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona channel in English. Today, there are some news that we have to analyze, but first, we want to remind you that down there's a red button that you can hit to subscribe to the channel, and like this, you won't miss any of our videos. And now, let's start. We finished our has said goodbye to Barcelona. Vicky has been playing for Barcelona for 16 seasons, if I'm not wrong, and now finally she decided that it was time to say goodbye. Uh, I will read some of the words she said during her last press conference as Barcelona's player. She started saying that this press conference was to express her willingness of leaving Football Club Barcelona after 16 years where she has been really happy. Also, she dedicated some words for her mates and people who helped her to achieve her objectives as a player, and there is something that I really like it much about what she said. She said, "Nobody will play as we did. We will be eternal." That's true. We talked about it some days ago, and we were saying that the girls played really, really well. And I wished that the men's team learned from them because it's wonderful how they are playing. Also, finally, she said, "I have to be honest with myself and with you, and it's the end of a stage." Um, Indeed, she has been many years in Barcelona, and she's a great player. And for me, it's really sad because her living, because she has been a real head of the women's team, and also she's a great player. The problem is not the quality of Vicky, but this last year she didn't play. She didn't have many minutes, and that may be one of the reasons that why she said goodbye. Um, anyway, from here, thank you for everything, Vicky, and we wish you luck wherever you go. It seems that she will go to Manchester City. Yesterday, she didn't make it clear, and she said she didn't want to talk about that, but it seems that Manchester City is interested in her, so I think probably she will end up there. And it will be a good destination for her. Also, we have to continue about Barcelona because the board of directors has decided to call the General Assembly at Camp Nou. As you may know, the slogan of "more than a club" is not just a bunch of nice words, okay? Um, it means that we are really not just a club, and there is a process of election for the president and many decisions that may have to be decided by democracy voting. So when the president takes some decisions, the members of the club have to vote for them. It's not like the president decides something and then, okay, done, as it seems that it happens in Real Madrid. I don't know if that happens really. I don't know anything about Real Madrid, just it's our enemy. That's the most I know, and the only thing I'm interested in. But that's how Barcelona works. And in this case, this assembly is called for this assembly is called every year, But this season, the members will have to approve the budget for the financial last year, what it was used. Also approve the refinancing operations for an amount of 525 million euros, that money that Laporta asked to some marks, some companies and some banks to establish. I'm sorry, guys. Well, the team. But one of the aspects which I consider is really important is the fact that about this last the Super League, sorry. And yes, I know Barcelona is in the Super League, and that's why the UEFA's president wants to punish Barcelona and other teams, no? By banning the team from playing the Champions League. But if the members of the team vote no, Barcelona won't be a part of this Super League. So, if you want to know my opinion about Super League, I think it was a good idea, but the manners or the way they took to make it and the way they wanted to manage it, it was wrong. I totally agree with those who think that UEFA is just looking for money and they don't care about the competitiveness and quality of the Champions League. Of course, and now we're having the consequences of it. Players being quite tired, etc. But if they could, I mean, UEFA, if they could, they would make the players play matches every 2 days just to get money. So the problem with the Super League is that it showed like there could be just 15 teams, and it doesn't matter how they performed. I don't mean there are just 15. They want it to be 15 plus 5, so those 5 they could change. But I don't think that's the spirit of the sport. And of course, football, like the other sports, are disciplines where the teams should improve, and those who perform worse than the others should leave the competition and come back when they achieve the requirements of being in that competition. So, for example, in the Super League, Arsenal was in the Super League, and it was a team that finished 8th in the Premier League. So a team that won't go even to Europa League. So why should Arsenal be in the Super League, really? Just because of the history? I don't think that's how the sports will go, because for that reason, there are many teams that in the 50s and 60s won the Champions League, and now they are not in the Champions League. So, in my opinion, if you're in an international league competing against the best ones, it's because you are one of them, when you're one of the best. And that's a good point from the Champions League. In the Champions League, you can participate just if you're one of the best in your league. So I think that's an important aspect to improve for the Super League. But out of that, I think it would be an interesting competition, and it wouldn't kill the national leagues at all, because in my opinion, how I think it should be, it's that just the best ones from the national leagues should go to the Super League, okay, as the Champions League does now. But well, let's leave this controversial topic aside and let's talk about Barcelona's midfield. Because the latest news says that Wijnaldum has received a very interesting offer from PSG to go to play in the Paris team. 2 days ago, we were saying that we think we needed a player like him in Barcelona because of his conditions, not because of how he plays, okay? But we have good players in the midfield, but we don't have players like Edgar Davies, a strong player who can run everything. And indeed, Wijnaldum doesn't match much with Barcelona's philosophy, but I thought he could be a good mentor for Aleix Moriba. But that's another problem. Aleix Moriba has the same characteristics, or quite similar, as Wijnaldum, but Moriba, if he doesn't renew the contract, as he didn't do until now, so maybe not be in Barcelona too, and we will lose that strength in the middle of the midfield. And it seems that Manchester City, Manchester United, and Chelsea are quite interested in the player, and he still wants to perceive a high salary. So, well, if you see the contract, his release clause is 100 million euros. So any of these teams will have to pay 100 million euros to Barcelona if they want him. But of course, nobody will pay that much for a kid. Even more if Barcelona can't renew him, because next year he will go for free, and probably Barcelona will have to sell him to his market value, that now is around 10 million. So I think that if we sell him now, which is I don't like it, but well, it's sell him now or let him go for free next year. So if we sell him now, I think maybe 10, 20 million euros we can get. But the problem is, what will happen with our midfield? Because we have Busquets, but he's 33 if I'm not wrong. We have Ricky Puig, but he's too young. Pedri, he's doing a good season, but he's young too. You cannot make him play all the matches. And we have De Jong, who has performed quite good. That's true. But we don't have that strength midfield, or that strong player in the midfield. And also, we will lose 3 players because this man Pjanic will leave for sure. I mean, Koeman will stay, and Pjanic asked that if Koeman continued, he wanted to leave. So he will not stay because of Koeman. Koeman doesn't count with him. And Allegri, the Juventus new manager, wants him back as a loan because they don't have money, and that will help to decrease. Barcelona, that will have to decrease Barcelona's total payroll. So this player will leave, and Barcelona for sure they will at least loan him. But what Barcelona really wants is to sell him, and they are now thinking that maybe we can exchange him, not just leave him go as a loan, but we can exchange him for Betancourt. So that would be a good solution, but don't know what will happen with Barcelona's midfield. I'm quite worried about it. And anyway, that's all for today, guys. Here we have Betancourt. Barcelona was already interested in him, and that may be one of the options if Allegri doesn't count. And as I was saying, that's all for today, guys. There are no more news because now with the select, with the national teams playing, etc., and Laporta seems he took some days off from signing new staffs or players. So, well, my question today is, what do you think about the Super? I'm really interested in knowing your opinion. Well, as always, I repeat, if you liked the video, hit the like button. Also, if you don't like it, so don't hit the like button, and there's next to it a dislike button that you can hit. Anyway, if you like the video or you dislike it, if you don't want to miss any of our videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Like this, you will not miss any of our daily videos. Thank you for watching us, and see you in the next video.